Thank you for looking at this sample of my work. You'll see what intuitive point-and-click automation can do for a purchase order, an order form. Please be patient for several moments to allow all of the blurred text currently shown on your screen to come fully into focus. After this bit of background, context, and perspective now, the rest of the video will move much more quickly and be much more meaningful. Thank you for your patience. Consider an international company with worldwide customers. The automated Microsoft Excel template tool is uploaded to the dealer's portal on the website, where dealers and external customers download the template and create as many as 600 purchase orders per dealer each year. And many of those purchase orders often have 200 to 300 line items. Consider the average time processing an order form with 300 line items. The importance of this tool is that before automation, dealers and in-house people were required to use multiple binders and painstakingly look up and manually enter the value for each field on each row, often requiring more than 6 to 10 minutes per row with errors, taking an average of 45 hours. One or more people were occupied for over a work week winding up with errors. Plus, there was a lot of additional time involved with a lot of back and forth communication fixing errors. As this video will show in real time, the key to this automation is that people are no longer looking things up in multiple binders and manually entering data. Things are looked up automatically, only taking 15 to 30 seconds per row, taking an average of 1.8 hours, where only one person may be occupied for a single morning with no typos and no errors at all. Stay tuned and you'll see in real time how easily this kind of quick, consistent, and correct results may be achieved. Let's create a sales order, but let's use an automated sales order to save a lot of time and grief looking up details. The first thing to be done is to create a file from the template file, which happens to be on my desktop. We'll double-click the template icon. A new workbook file opens. And because this is a new unsaved file, we have to enable content. In other words, enable the macros, the automation. Then the customer number dialog box displays. The automation stores and uses the customer number to automatically look up a lot of information for that particular customer. One time only, we manually enter the customer number and click OK. Then the verifying company name dialog box displays and we click Yes. Now the order form itself displays. Let's take just a few moments to look at the two main parts of this order form. The first part of the order form is the header section, where the name of the customer and other customer-specific information is automatically captured and shown. And the second part of the order form is the data section, where the various line items of the order are shown. Incidentally, the automation ensures that the user only enters one complete line item at a time, and as needed, the additional rows for additional line items for the order are added automatically. And we can see that the automation has filled in a lot of detailed information already, including the customer number and all of the sold to information. After the order type is selected, the automation has enough information to save the new order form automatically. You may use the suggested unique file name that uses the customer number and the date and time that was automatically created, or of course you may assign your own name to the new file. After saving the file, the automation inserts a great deal of tedious name and address information automatically and correctly without having to look up and type all that stuff. Now we just point and click to select the sold to information, point and click to select the shipment method, and type any desired note. And to begin entering the first line item in the sales order, the automation selects the first cell in the first row of the form automatically. When the user selects any cell in any data row, the order form is completely protected by displaying a custom form, and the user can only edit data line items in this custom form. Note how, as values change in the custom form, the underlying worksheet is updated automatically. Note too how when the custom form is displayed, the ribbon and the header section is hidden to focus the user's attention on the data line items. And when the form is closed, the ribbon and header section is once again displayed, and the rest is all strictly pointing and clicking. Remember how the real time-consuming and tedious part of all this was looking up stuff and entering things manually? Let's take a few moments in real time to see how the most important part of all this automation does just that, looks up all this stuff. Note how when the first level category or item, broccoli, is selected, that in that instant, unseen by the user, the automation looks up only the second level names that are relevant to broccoli. The user simply points and clicks to select one of the relevant names. The automation is always instantly and seamlessly responsive to the user's actions. Note how when the first level category or item eggplant is selected, that in that instant, unseen by the user, the automation looks up only second level names that are relevant to eggplant. The user simply points and clicks to select one of the relevant names. And as the user continues to treat with the second and third and fourth and fifth level categories or items, the automation looks up all that stuff too. This concludes this video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. I would love to help you streamline your business processes and workflows.